You know what? I don't know what's going on, nor do I want to know what's going on. I've spent about 95% of the past 2 episodes just trying to figure things out, trying to be a detective, trying to be Ron Poe. Now, I don't have the glasses, so I'm failing. Now, we know what the Port Mafia is trying to do. We know who they have it out for. But what is the agency going to do? Are they going to listen to Fukazawa? Are they going to still try to tackle Mori? I don't know. But without further ado, let's get straight onto it. Make sure to play additional content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1. Symptoms. That was just death.
It said do not fight the Port Mafia. Our president gave that order from his deathbed, so shouldn't we forget about fighting and find a way to capture whoever controls the virus?
Yes, but we've already attempted that. Regardless, to fight is a violation of our orders.
And?
Each of you need to decide what action you will take. If the Port Mafia finds out our president is in a protected ability space, they'll switch tactics.
And try to take you guys out.
Anyone important to us might be taken hostage.
I'll fight. Let's face it. We usually have to hurt somebody in order to protect somebody else.
I'll go along as well.
If my knowledge of the Port Mafia can be useful to everyone here, then
Heck yeah.
I should go as well.
Are we really going against Fukazawa?
Whether what we're doing is right or wrong, I have no idea.
I mean, you guys are naturally in the morally gray area.
What about you?
We have our orders.
Do you intend to try to find the gifted?
No. If I attempt that, more innocent people will die. Like that little girl.
His ideals are cracking.
Kunikida, you are the strongest and most virtuous of us in the agency. That's why the enemy tried to break you down first. Don't ever forget that.
Fyodor's trying to be like a Joker against Harvey Dent. It's like, if I can crack him, I can crack anyone.
Atsushi, you coming? Or maybe you have a plan for us to go after the mastermind instead. Is that it?
I'm still figuring that out.
You contacted Katai. Didn't you ask him to look into the rats in the House of the Dead?
Yeah.
There's a very slim chance that Katai managed to find the mastermind's location.
But I feel like that's what Fyodor wants,
Find out
though.
if he has.
Got it.
He couldn't have just let a loose link like that go. Yeah, I knew it was just him.
The Port Mafia sure does pack a punch.
This guy's been fasting for 13 days.
They actually charged through the front door? I'm on my way. Protect the boss. Shit.
I can't let you go and do that, Mr. Fancy Hat.
The fancy hat.
I am here to stop that from happening.
You serious, buddy?
Aren't you the one who lost to Dazai?
You want to feel what it's like to be crushed by gravity?
Nothing's impossible for a great detective.
What are you thinking?
I'm coming in. He's gone? Katai would never leave his futon behind.
Nope. So did he get captured?
Mr. Kunikida. What are you doing?
Is he hiding?
What's that?
Katai had been recording
Server?
footage of his room in case anything happened. There he is.
This is there.
There's no way he just died. He was in one episode. Everyone's on telephones.
A doll?
I don't like that one bit.
Tell me what the code is to the underground room where the boss is sleeping.
She won't say
I
it.
heard you joined the detective agency and stopped being an assassin. That last part seems false.
Oh, that's a shame.
Oh. Octogawa. I know that red and black anywhere.
It's been a while, Kyoka. Go and inform the higher-ups of the intruder. I'll handle it from here.
Will you now? There's so many different fights going on. Okay, how does Rambo do this?
Nothing's impossible for a great detective. Do you like like mystery novels?
I can't get my fist out!
Assuming we don't die in this abilityless world, I'll be
Oh,
seeing
he
you
used
again when
Poe's.
we make it out.
He used Poe's ability. Where's Poe at?
This elaborate tale of massacre will take a top agent like Julia and even Diorambo several days to escape from.
Please don't be out in like an hour.
You're an assassin who specializes in black ops and ambushes. You can't win when you challenge a stronger opponent head-on. I'm not convinced
I don't think
being
it's the
with
point.
detective agency is the right path for you. She dematerialized and escaped my bombs.
Devoured space!
You used to tell me I had one purpose in life. To kill people.
Hello?
It's a decoy.
Goodbye.
Just like maybe immobilize them. That way they're not killing people. Poor girl. All she could do is just hang out here.
To be knocked down by such a crude ability.
We're under fire. How are things over there, Atsushi?
No leads so far. Also, Katai's been eliminated.
Katai?
I would hate if Fukuzawa just like takes his own life to save everyone.
At this rate, we might be next to go.
Huh?
Why'd they stop firing?
Don't peek. You're peeking.
What in the blazing hell is that?
Oh, lemon dude.
Demonic armor. I can't free my blade.
Gosh dang it. You were so close.
You really have changed, Kyoka.
That's a good
Tell me.
thing.
Are you the gifted who can cut anything? Cut down Demon Snow. And then, after you take down Demon Snow, it's Master.
Your eyes were filled with vengeance and self-hatred.
Not anymore.
They reflected
Now it has purpose.
no value in your own life.
How would you be able to know something like that?
He's experienced
I
it.
once knew a man who had the same eyes as yours. He joined up with a certain someone, and that person helped calm his desire for death. Kyoga,
You still desire death quite a
I'm happy
lot.
for you.
Don't.
Sir, you need to retreat for now.
Okay. Let's say you got emotional. I don't trust it.
I hear you.
It took me 3
This
days
man.
and nights to develop this. I've named this one Watching Fireworks Up Close.
We need to get outside now.
Why?
Just do it!
Yo.
I like to think of this as the lemon runway. My path in life is
Stupid.
filled with nothing but pure explosions.
What about all the Port Mafia members that were inside?
Let's go. This is a full retreat.
Yeah. See, explosion man. I know you can survive explosions, but can you survive a whole building collapsing on top of you? Because that's what you're trying to do right now. You were inside and you were just blowing everything up. What about the support beams? Okay, you can. Questions need answers.
I won't stop you. Even so, as someone who took care of you when you were ill, you could at least tell me where you're going.
Was she awake the whole time?
Meeting with an old friend.
You're gonna be meeting up with your master?
What's the matter?
Natsume, right?
What did you say? The president's disappeared? Stand down from your battle stations! The boss has vanished from his bed.
Of course he has.
It seems the boss left of his own free will.
He just left? Where would he have gone at a time like this, knowing the agency's after him?
Natsume. All roads lead to me.
Haruno? Me hasn't been home for over 2 days now. I'm gonna go look for him.
Wait, hold
You
on. Is that the
can't.
cat
It's dangerous
that's
out
been hanging
there.
out this whole time?
The thing with me is when he doesn't come home, something bad always ends up happening.
Any update on where the president's gone, Junichiro?
Oh, Dazai's finally
I'm afraid
awake.
not.
There's probably like an old base somewhere.
Hey, isn't that's Haruno's cat?
Mm-hmm.
What's it doing here?
This is the word you guys were taught by your master.
This place brings back memories.
Indeed. We were fated to meet here. Have you brought backup?
If I had, it would only have incited another war between our organizations.
There's only one
Yeah, and you
way
guys
to
don't want
avoid
that.
Such needless bloodshed. The two of us will duel, one-on-one.
We both have so much more to protect now, don't we?
It has been 10 years since last we fought each other.
Indeed. Flashback.
Come.
I thought they were gonna meet Natsume. What's the cat's name again? Is it Natsu? It's Natsu, right? See, I will say this. The only reason why I think the cat has any affiliation, that's the same cat, right? I'm pretty sure it's the same cat. The cat has any affiliation with Natsume is to sting an intro. Like, obviously, the intro kind of like shows something. Where is the intro? Freak. It's like, right. Okay, them two, then the cat, and then boom. So it's like, okay, when I think of the cat now, I think of Natsume. Just because the stupid intro. I'm pretty sure that's Natsume because I think it's the same silhouette as we saw. Yeah, you see, that's the same type of outfit. Like the same, obviously the same outfit, the bowler hat, right? Like that screams Natsume. So when eventually I don't even know if they're going to put it in season 3, but eventually they're going to be like, oh yeah, Natsume is this person and whatever. It'll be like, oh my gosh, crazy. But like, if you watch the intro, you would put two and together. I don't know if the cat, like, is the cat Natsume or is the cat kind of like a spirit animal? Kind of like, you know, the characters of, they always have like a bird, like a raven or a crow. So every time you see a raven or crow, you think, oh, it's them. Like they are close by. Technically, they're not the raven or they're not the crow. But when you see those animals, you know that the person is close by. So I don't know exactly. But like if the cat is or has anything to do with Natsume, then this cat has been around for quite a while in this show. And they really take out this guy this quickly. He's only been in one episode and I don't even remember his name. Katai. So like, here's the thing, his laptop's still here. But like, to me, they stopped by because they were wondering if Katai hacked into that thing that made the Moby Dick drop, right? The biggest thing I had towards that is Fyodor is smart enough to know that they would have had this device looked at. So my thought is if they even gathered any information from the chip, it would be information that Fyodor would want them to have or had already had contingencies for. So I wouldn't think that it was a great lead to go off to begin with. But now that Katai has been taken out and the laptop has still been left, either Fyodor deleted any information from the laptop or the information itself is something that would not help them whatsoever. So I don't know. I believe that this is a dead end, but I'm not entirely sure. What an interesting way Rampo decided to do this. Fantastic. I love how he uses Poe's power. Actually, my original thought is, or was, oh, since they're in a different world, Chuya can't use his power. If it's on Earth, he can use the gravity of Earth to his advantage, but since they're on a different plane, kind of with Rondo, how he created his own world, and Chuya can't do anything about it. But we know from the first time they got put into the book that Yoshino was not able to use her powers once inside the book. So Chuya can't use his powers inside the book, which means they're mano a mano. And even though it would probably make sense that Chuya could defeat Rambo in a fist-to-fist fight, Chuya wouldn't think about doing it because in order for him to get out of the book, they need to solve the mystery. And to be fair, Rampo is the only person between them two that would be able to solve the mystery in enough time. So Rampo basically put Chuya in a situation in which he needs Rampo in order to survive. This is quite an interesting conversation between these two, in which, I don't know why I keep on saying skip intro, it's quite annoying. But what was I saying? It's almost as though Octagawa is happy for her. I would love to like think something about it, but like I think it is true happiness. I think he understands where Kyoko was at in the very beginning. We don't know why. We haven't gotten that information about Octagawa yet, but from a little of what we know, Octagawa was in the same situation Kyoko was in when they first met. So to see Kyoko kind of fight for purpose, fight for self, it gives Octagawa some sort of satisfaction. And it's almost to say that Octagawa is at the similar vein as Kyoko, in which Kyoko has said multiple times, in which she's willing to still assassinate. She's willing to do all these things, but now these things have purpose. There's reasons behind why she does this. So if we were to take that, and then we should be able to apply it to Octagawa as well, in which we've always seen Octagawa as this gung-ho, like force, let's face things first type person, but we haven't really thought about, okay, why exactly is he doing this for? Is it just because he wants to impress Dazai? Or are there other reasons why he deems killing acceptable? And what led him to the Port Mafia in the first place? And how did Dazai use it? And here's the thing. I still do think we're going to see Natsume in here for 2-3 reasons, give or take. First reason, obviously, is because he was in the intro. Why would you have someone in the intro if they just never show up or never get talked about? At least, actually, wait, no, I think we talked about him like once. Anyways, still, that's one of the reasons. Secondly, they made it clear in this episode to show, oh, you know, where'd my cat go and all that stuff. And oh, here comes the cat, wada, 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 just walking by itself. And if we assume that the cat has something to do with Natsume, then obviously they're showing it around the same time that both Mori and Fukuzawa disappear. And lastly, they're in their old training area, I'm guessing. I don't know, the site where this all began. So I'm guessing the next episode, because the next episode is the final of this arc. I'm guessing we're going to focus primarily on these two. And then if Natsume shows up, then we'll think about, or we'll get into their past. I don't think we're going to get much into what Rampo and Chuyo are doing. I think we're just going to end up seeing them pop out of the book eventually. And then other than that, maybe we'll figure out what Atsushi and Kunakita are going to be doing. I don't know. I just primarily think that the next episode is going to focus on these two and their past a lot. But I guess we'll see. But anyways, that was my reaction to Bungo Stray Dogs Season 3, Episode 10, I believe. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want to know anything more, comment down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.